Does he pay you child support?
I pay him child support.
Custody, is it 50-50?
It is 50-50. When we separated, I was not doing well financially, and I became quite successful after the fact, and so then he came to take his piece of that.
I've been a single dad for 8 days because my wife is in the Philippines, and I had no idea it was this tough.
What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, my good name is Jan Yancy. Today we are going to react into some of the viral TikTok videos of men crashing out after getting full custody of their kids. Can you imagine that? Let's listen to what people have to say about this topic. Like the video, drop your thoughts down below. Credit belongs to the creators of these short videos. I'll be back with more commentary.
Can you come? I gotta work. Can you come get them?
No, I cannot. I'm on my way to Cabo.
It's the I'm on my way to Cabo that takes me out.
Bro, do you hear yourself though? You not gonna come get them?
Bro, she's not coming to get them kids. She's not coming to get the kids. It's your responsibility. You took her to court, you called her an unfit parent, and you got full custody. Now it's your responsibility as the custodial parent to find adequate daycare or supervision for those children while you're at work. You knew you still had a job.
I live in Georgia. Where I was gonna take them, bro? And did you lose your job? You ain't lose your job, right?
That's what you wanted. You wanted them so bad. Have them. That's what you wanted. Now you got it.
Right.
This is what he wanted. This is what you wanted. You got full custody, so now you have the responsibility of full custody. It's crazy how y'all think even after a woman is finally able to get away and y'all separate, that she still owes you something, that she's still indebted to you.
Right, listen. Oh my God. But when you had custody, bro, I was still there helping. I was still helping when you had custody.
You almost cost her job going to court to take the kids from her and hold it in her face. And now you expect her to still come to you at every beck and call? You're not even together anymore. It's time for you to stand up and be responsible and handle the kids. Recovering and becoming who she wants to be and getting back to knowing herself, which she has the right to do.
So I'm dropping my son off for his mom's week. She is not answering the phone. FaceTime, phone call, text message, doorbell, at all. It's her week. And I'm remembering that when I talked to an officer on a non-emergency line, the officer told me I can't make her take him on her week. She can make me take him on my weeks, which I don't mind having my son. He's back there. So. And if I have him, she can come get him from me. How backwards is that? I have sole legal custody. I call all the shots. She said in court this past Monday, she didn't want nothing to do with him yet again for the third time in court. Fourth time, to my knowledge. One of them was through text message. The other three were in court. She stood up in court the first time when I was given sole legal custody on July 8th, 2022. She stood up in court and told the judge she don't want nothing to do with me or Maverick. So I'm at this point where I know if I decide not to ever let her see him again, according to the court documents, I would be wrong. And we understand if the shoe's on the other foot, they'll be up my ass like a bicycle with no seat. Excuse my language, Mal. So, also in court, they pushed it out because she didn't want to take the parenting class. She said it was a money issue. Okay, yeah, I'm in arrears because she griped about child support. Hoping she was gonna get $1,500, she only getting $137. Whoop-de freaking do. I talked to CP child support and they said, just go ahead and knock out 3 more payments. You being current, you okay, you good. Fine, cool, it's fine and dandy. Her, on the other hand, yeah, I was snooping. I did. She's somewhere on the island, perhaps. Maybe she pulling, one of them stunts where she went there a month ago and now she's posting it. And legit, she's probably in the house just chilling. Not answering her phone, not fulfilling her parental obligation per court order. And so if you really don't want our son, yo, just do not come back, bro. Like, just do not. He didn't even want to get out the car. When he seen where he was at, he did not want to get out the car. He did not want to go to the door. I will not make my son do something he do not want to do. And he didn't want to be around his mother like that. That's cool. I document everything when he's of age and he's able to understand. Son, here it is. Plain and simple. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to let the evidence show you. So I'm very upset. I want to co-parent in a healthy manner. Going through the courts, it's taking a little bit too long. And I also realized that if I reacted the way she did, we already know what the results will be. So I'm going to continue to take the high road. At times I'm like, ooh, I want to do this. Yet no, I'm still going to take the high road and do what's right for my son and by my son.
The overwhelming response from women to this video has been disturbing, to say the least. There's basically these three things that are being said on repeat. Number one is the assumption that this father fought for sole custody simply to avoid child support. There's literally no basis for this because this father was only paying $137, and anyone with a brain knows that it costs way more than that to actually raise a child on your own. Two, so many women, especially in the comments, are supporting the deadbeat mom by saying things like they hope that she's living her best life. And because she gave him full custody, which is what he asked for, and now he's complaining about it, why, too bad. I'm sorry, as a mom of soon to be 3 children, I can understand that there's some parents that are not fit to be parents and they might be self-aware enough to give up their parental rights, but I'm just not sure where we went from understanding that as a society to praising it. Number 3, these women are chiming in, seeming to have no understanding that even with sole custody, you can have a visitation schedule. And that is because courts want both parents in a child's life, so they push for it. So if I were this father, I would be frustrated. And I'm not saying that he's perfect because apparently he was not present during the pregnancy or shortly after. But I do know that if roles were reversed, he would absolutely be called a deadbeat dad on social media. Nobody would be praising him like they're praising the deadbeat mom.
I've been a single dad for 8 days because my wife is in the Philippines, and I had no idea it was this tough.
Welcome to fatherhood. Welcome to being a dad. A lot of people in the comments like, oh my God, thank you for spreading awareness. It's a beautiful video. Thank you for helping her out. Helping her out? You had no idea it was this tough. Once a year, my wife has to leave for residency because she's studying to become a doctor. And for that week, when me and my 2 children are here, these little kids is cool as hell. It's no harder than if she were here on a regular Tuesday. Why? Because I'm an active father. Just like she's making dinner, I'm making dinner, doing bath time, kid drop-offs, doctor's appointments. I need every single father to ask themselves right now, if something were to happen to your wife, would you and the kids be okay? Not financially, but would you be okay to take care of your children by yourself? A lot of men who have kids think it's their job to just help the mom. No, your job is to be a dad, an active parent. My wife knows that if something were to happen to her today, me and the kids would be perfectly fine. And I wouldn't have to call grandma to come help. I wouldn't have to ask any of her siblings for help. I would be able to do this by myself.
Have you guys heard about the story where the guy asked for 50-50 custody of his children after him and his wife split? And now, being that he's figuring out that the workload is too tough for him, he is begging for his wife back. So the wife don't want anything to do with it. She is comfortable with doing 50-50 custody because she says now she gets some freedom. Now her workload is light, and he understanding like how much she was really putting into the children, the home, him, everything. And she says that when they were together that he really didn't help out with anything that had anything to do with the house, the baby, pretty much anything. All that he thought that he had to do was go home and bring home the bacon, and that was it. And this story is so fucking funny to me because he bragged to her saying that like, yeah, since we're divorced and you're leaving me, that your life is going to be much harder without me. And now she's out here living her fucking best life because now she don't have to take care of him. She don't have to take care of the house. She only has to take care of the child half of the time. And so he is like regretting his decision on taking 50% of the custody of the child. To say, you got to be careful what the fuck you ask for, fellas. And keep in mind that the baby is only 14 months old. So this little motherfucker is running circles around his ass, and he don't know what to do about it. But oh well, you snooze, you lose, bitch.
A lady came up on my For You page and she said she lost custody of her kids and she ain't mad about it. She don't even want them back. And once I watched the video, I understood exactly what she meant, and I ain't mad at her. Because what she said was that at 21, she was manipulated by a man to lay down and have all of these babies. And we all know manipulation is real. I know people preach, oh, you should have saw the red flags and this, that, and the other. Sometimes the flags don't come out until after you start having these kids. But he fought her for those children, and he won full custody of the kids, and now he pissed about it. But that's what you asked for, Bookie Butt. You didn't realize it was hard.
Men are now understanding how hard it is to take care of kids. Being present ain't a job. It means providing for the kids, mentally should be there for the kids, emotionally, financially, taking care of the kids day and night, from morning, cooking for them, changing their diapers, cleaning their environment, cleaning their clothes, taking them to school, and everything. People are not people are not appreciative of their partners in 2026 enough. It really takes a lot of work to look after the kids. And you have seen in the videos, the men are feeling it. It's really tedious, and they are feeling the heavy weight on their shoulders now. Let's talk about the guy who was calling his baby mama who was going in Kobo just to enjoy herself. The guy went into court and said the lady is unfit to be with the kids, and the court granted the guy full custody of the kids. But now he's begging the lady to come and take care of the kids while maybe go and do something. First of all, you said the lady was unfit to be with your kids. Why are you even bothering her, following her, calling her to know where she's at? Bothering her when you said you wanted the full custody of your kids. Take care of the kids. I'm very sure today many people are not appreciated enough, especially in families. Personally, I think many men take the kids just to maybe control the other person. But you can see the ladies are not feeling it. Like we decided just to take the kids, take care of the kids. Full custody, it means full custody. It's not, you're not doing 50-50, you're just doing 100%. You wanted them and you got them. Why are you bothering your partner? For the other guy, he went to check on the lady, dropping the kid and everything. For that, I'll blame on you. Maybe you chose the wrong mother for your kid. So just ride on it. Let me know what you think in the comment section in 2026. Why you think men are crashing out after getting the full custody of their kids? What is missing there? Drop your thoughts down below, like the video, and credit belongs to the creators of these short videos. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'll be bringing more stories about relationship and everything. Thank you for watching.